Sanjay Raut had declared his assets and income to the tune of 1.5 crore rupees. In 2022, in just 12 years, it has gone up to about 18.5 crore rupees. From 1.5 crore rupees to 18.5 crore rupees. Now that is the growth in his assets. In the days when we're talking about 50 crore rupees cash recovered in certain houses, this seems like a very small sum, but 18 times increase in his returns as per his own affidavit. That apart, the remand copy, what has been put forward in the courts today, there is not just transactions between Mr. Sanjay Raut and Praveen Raut, the builder who's been arrested, who was a director in the company of the Vadhavans, which was, the purchaser of this Patra Chaul complex. There is financial transaction between these two individuals, and this builder is in jail. And then this also shows up in the affidavit where the loan, unsecured loan, shows up. So relationship is confirmed. Besides that, there are two complaints. One complaint which we played out over the weekend of Swapna Patkar, where she has complained to the police and the enforcement directorate about abuse gate by Mr. Sanjay Raut. And then there is a second complaint that I'm holding in my hand by another so-called person of interest who's being investigated by the Supreme Court, by the enforcement directorate. And here again there is a threat, and there is a statement made where it says that members close to Mr. Sunil Raut, Mr. Sanjay Raut, have given threats to this individual. I want to ask you, this is not dictatorship. Threatening witnesses, threatening people who are under investigation, that is not dictatorship. Ukhad diya, that is not dictatorship. But ED asking questions is dictatorship. Kishore Tiwari ji, क्या ये प्रमाण सच है?
Yeah, you were asking me for last 5 minutes. You should allow me to speak for 1 minute.
Regarding affidavit and the unsecured loan, I think Sanjay Raut has already filed his return reply to the ED, and I am surprised that the income tax authorities were sleeping for last decade to have certain jump. I think there must be a valuation of the property must have increased, or what is the source of that Sanjay Raut will tell to you, because now he is in ED custody, and BJP will not take any chance of detaining him. And now you have shown me the complaints also. So now they have a government in Maharashtra also, and police are quickly registering the complaint. So let us have that, should be unearth the truth. But Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi ji, who were associating with you for last 28 years. But from last 2.5 years, our 80% of the people which left us and joined your camp, including that, there were allegations from your side that we are very much corrupt. We are a Vasuli gang and all these things. So I am surprised how you realized in this last 2.5 years, and why there is a selective action, because 80% who were corrupt and allegations and official complaints were lodged by the lodged to ED by your Kirit Somaiya. So when are you taking action of this cleaning operation? Now Sanjay Raut is in custody, and Sanjay Raut, if he is a corrupt man, he will be punished. So no question of Sanjay Raut. Now what about the people who have left us and joined BJP camp? They are more corrupt, and there are thousands of crore cases were there. You made them minister, you made them central minister also. So I want to know the quality of the certification of character from you, and when you will arrest them and when you will put them
All
behind the
right,
bar.
fair question. Sudhanshu ji, would you want to answer? Pratap Sarnaik, Yamini Jadhav and Bhavna Gauli have been facing ED cases, and these are now in the Shinde camp of the Shiv Sena, which are your alliance partners. I want to ask you, any action against them expected?
First thing, I want to correct Mr. Kishore Tiwari. They have not joined BJP. They are not in the BJP's camp. They are well within the Shiv Sena. Now it is the fight within Shiv Sena. Who is going to be the real Shiv Sena? So that is strictly your personal matter. BJP has nothing to do with that. And now coming to your allegation of the so-called Vasuli gang, sir, this was not an allegation put up by us. It was an allegation put up by your Commissioner of Police to your Home Minister. And unfortunately, your government was not having audacity. Either your Home Minister was correct or your Police Commissioner was correct. So you should have taken at least action on any one of them. But unfortunately, for few days, you were totally crippled. Because आपको तो डर लग रहा था ना कि अगर वो उसके दिल में तो बात डाइवर्टिंग नहीं. You have brought the issue of Vasuli gang, and the Vasuli gang allegation was done by none other than the police commissioner of your own government. और आप इसलिए हिम्मत नहीं कर पाए क्योंकि आपको पता होगा कि उनके दिल में इतने राज दबे हुए थे. अगर हिम्मत करते तो शायद दोनों ही पूरी तरीके से सामने आ जाते. So as far as it is concerned, this is the only example in the entire India's political history.
Reena Gupta raising her hand. Reena Gupta ji.
One sentence.
Okay. All right, Sudhanshu ji.
But just one sentence. This is the only example in the democratic history of India in which the allegation of corruption was raised on the Home Minister by the Police Commissioner. You cannot sort any example and then you are putting blame on us. This is ridiculous.
By the blessing of central agency.
सब कुछ ही सेंट्रल एजेंसी के साथ हो रहा था. तो किशोर तिवारी जी, आपकी सरकार 2.5 साल कैसे चल रही थी?
यही दररोज रेड, दररोज करप्शन के चार्जेस, दररोज पार्टी को फोड़ना. अरे बहुत तकलीफ में दिन गए. कोरोना में भी ये हमको छोड़ नहीं रहे थे. हमारे उद्योग जी बीमार थे तब भी नहीं छोड़ रहे थे. बड़ा पाप है इनके.